Welcome back. Welcome back on US100 and US30. So these ones as well didn't respect my analysis, but then anyway, who am I to handhold the market at this point? However, with time, trust me, with time, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there, and eventually, I'll get it right. So with this one for this week of 29 December to 04, is it 04? 02. I expected price to be bullish, but then price was like, nah man, that's not where we're going. What we want to do right now is we want to go down, and that's what happened. So price went down, and yeah, I saw flames. Luckily, he was not in any trades on this one, and it was just analysis. So yeah, whenever I also decide to take a trade, hopefully I will be able to share the execution, trade management, as well as stop loss being hit, or take profit being hit, or maybe any take profits for that matter. Yeah, but for now it's just only analysis, as we just want to be focusing on the weekly direction for US30, US100, V51S, as well as V75 derivative index instruments. Alright, so this is how the week went, played out and closed out. It closed bearish, and the entire week I was expecting some movement to the top side, of which it denied me from day one, from Monday. So I wasn't really bothered. Why do I say that? Because the point is I wanted to understand why, or I'm still trying to figure out as to why did price deny me from day one. You see, and that's not something maybe I can understand now, because I'm still a developing student, but hopefully as I study and I continue day in, day out in the charts, looking and studying, hopefully I'll be able to figure out one day as to why it denied me from day one. Because just imagine if my assumption or my trade expectation for the week was bearish, this could have been nice profits from day one, which was Monday, because the high of the week was like on Monday, and then the low on Friday. Okay, minus 1 day because of the 1st of January. You see, but this is a nice move down, nice points. Yeah, so nice points missed out, Anyway, that's fine. It's not a train smash. It's not something I can lose sleep over, because it's not like I had any funds that were lost or something. It was just me. Like, as you might have noticed, those who are on TikTok might have noticed that that's where actually I was posting most of my updates, as and when I was watching price, or I couldn't have time to be on the charts and just analyze quickly and just share a screenshot or a quick video, just to say this is what I'm seeing, and if it does this, then I'm saying this. If it moves below this level, then I don't want to see that, and stuff like that. So yeah, on TikTok, that's how that's where basically I was posting my weekly updates, and I was still bullish there. And I also told them that, hey, I was extremely bullish for the week, but it turned out that I was on the wrong side. And not that I really care, because one day I trust myself, I will get the process right, and I will master the weekly direction. Just imagine if you can master the weekly direction candle from like even before it prints on the chart. You see, because right now it's closed. As you can see, the markets are closed. Yeah, it's not like I'm guessing what I'm saying something after the fact that, hey, I wanted this to be bullish and now you see it turned out to be bullish. No, is the markets are closed, as you can see, and the only candle that's gonna start, which is tomorrow, 6 o'clock New York time, 6 p.m. New York time. As you can see, my timer here is on New York time. The reason being is I'm being mentored by ICT on his YouTube channel. So he always recommends that his students use New York local time, and trust me, I've actually adapted to trading this time always, all the time. You see, and it's actually easy for now for me to understand most of the things. So now, just imagine if you were able to get this thing right, like every week. You could be able to hold from day one up until maybe on Thursday. You can take some profits because usually on Thursday or Friday, price can just reverse the other way aggressively. So you don't want to be losing out on profits that you could have actually exited with. So yeah, just imagine if you can be able to master weekly direction or weekly bias directions every week, or maybe for like you hold for 3 days and then you know that you've done your part for the week. You can take your profits and then you can just enjoy the rest of the week with friends and family, or doing other projects and stuff, or reading a book, or just upskilling yourself with other things. So that's where I want to see myself. If these things are actually distracting and actually disturbing me, hopefully when I'm able to get a paid subscription, then I can do so. All right. Yeah, but just imagine if you were able to know each and every individual weekly candle as how it will play out. That is going to be some nice moves, some nice moves to watch out for. All right. So what do I see at the moment? So we have the low of the week here, and then we have the high of the week there. I want it here. So now, what do I want to see on US 100? And because my previous weekly direction was bullish and it turned out to be bearish, okay, that's fine. I didn't lose sleep over that. So what I'm still looking for, this relative equal highs here, so that I'm still in the direction the price will want to go above this relative equal highs. And for the fact that it did not do this week and just go above that and maybe collapse as it did, to me it's sort of like two things can happen. It can still completely collapse just below this low here, and then maybe attempt to go higher. But for now, as things stand, I'm still bullish because of this high, that high, this high, and that high. Okay, I'm not so sure about that, so this one. So I can only be able to tell if maybe price can close above this high, then I can say, okay, maybe we might see it run above, or price trading above this one, this high here, and then completely collapse, maybe below this low here. I don't know. Yeah. So I'm still bullish basically. So why am I still bullish? Because of now we have a lower high and this highs plus this one here. But for now, let's just ignore this one. Let's just focus on these two. Yeah. And then in terms of how it's gonna play out, I'm thinking that price will do something like this. It's gonna open, trade lower, and then trade higher. You see, or two things can happen. Price will open and just run higher, above this high and above that high into next week. And if it doesn't do any of those predictions or assumptions that I've shared now, then that's completely fine. I don't need to lose sleep over it, because somewhere, somehow, one day I will get this thing right. As I practice, as I get good at it, as I understand price action, as I understand and grow as a technical science analysis, hopefully one day I will be able to predict each and every weekly candle. Well, at least to that level, I hope so. And even if I don't get to that level, I'm not gonna lose sleep over that. But as long as I'm able to take some funds or some profits out of the market every week in a particular direction of the week that's being traded in or in that direction, then I'm fine with that. Remember, it's not about perfection, but it's about knowing how or which direction the price is likely to go to way before in advance. So yeah, that's it for US 100. I'm still bullish to trade above this high and that high. And how it does that, I don't really care. It can go below the previous low, it can go below that low first before attempting to go higher, or it can just shoot straight higher. That's it. Whatever it does, I'm fine with it. And even if it goes south again, I won't lose sleep over that. However, however, either way, what it does is, whatever it does or it achieves by next Friday, I'm fine with that. Yeah, whether it's in my direction, in my favor or not, I'm fine with that. I don't need to worry myself about that, because the whole point and aim is that I have to grow as a student of the chart. Alright, let's head over to US 100, no, not US 100, but US 30. And US 30 itself, you might have well seen, it was bearish, but I was expecting some bullishness, so which is fine. Anyway, I'm not gonna repeat what I said on the previous video, not video man, but I'm not gonna repeat on what I said, because it's just similar to US 100. So with this one, it should be a little bit quicker. So all right, so with this one, I was just run through quickly. So with this one, I was hoping a run above this high as well, of which it did not do that. Same as US 100, it just went lower. But look at the rejection when it came closer to this low. Look at the rejection here. This is interesting. Okay, well, I'm not saying that price from now on it's just going to be shooting up. So this little sign here is for me to remind myself that why am I bullish? Because of this high that I see here. And if I look at this high and this high, those high, because basically this is a swing high, these three candles, 1, 2, 3. So ICT teaches this as a swing high, yeah? And then 1, 2, 3, that's a swing high on its own. So this swing high and this swing high are relatively close to one another, so this will be a buy side liquidity. Basically, this is where price will be magneted, if there's such a word. But what I'm trying to say is this will act as a magnet, if I'm correct, or if indeed the algorithm will want to draw price to this level, because of they are close to one another. So I'm expecting an open, come down maybe a bit, or maybe to this, what you call it, I don't even know what's that now. I'll have to maybe delete it, or maybe just leave it for now. Okay, so maybe just move down a bit and then just move higher into this area right here, and then from there on, most likely we can just be able to see if it wants to push down, you see, to this volume imbalance here, these two. However, that's still far-fetched into the future. For now, I'm focusing on this bullishness that I still see playing out into next week. Whether it does that or not, same applies to US 100 or V50 or V75. I don't really care. I'm just going to be learning, going back to the charts, what happened, how things played out, what am I learning, what am I gleaning on this experience as a trader or as a developing trader, and then I'll take it from there. And yeah, that's it. That's it as well for USDT. So yeah, I'm just hoping that it just plays out in my favor. You see, yeah, at this point I can only hope, because I cannot hold the market and just put it to my direction. It will do whatever it wants to do. The algorithm will do whatever it wants to do. So I can only just learn as to how it moves and maneuver around each time. And that will be it for me at this particular point in time. So yeah, things it sucked. The only thing that I got correct was the V51S, which we stated last week that we wanted to see it being bullish, and it was. And then we also wanted to see V75 bullish, which it did not. We also wanted to see USDT being bullish, which it did not. And we also wanted to see US 100 being bullish, and it did not as well. So out of 4, I only managed to get one right. And yeah, and then I can only be able to come back next weekend, and be able to say I'm going to try again until I get it right. One quote that I appreciate a lot is, there's no danger in trying, but there is regret in not trying. So that's it for now. I can only be able to say I'm eager to see how the week plays out next week. And officially, we have started the 2026 series weekly candle direction bias, where basically I do my own analysis and state them live, not live, but in a video format like this, as well as it forms part of my development as a trader, and I'm sharing my experience with you guys. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to note them down in the comment sections. Please also maybe note if maybe there's something that you, or maybe a software that you use for recording your videos. That would be perfect when I want to move between TradingView and Deriv MT5 platform, because when I switch over to the next one, it does not allow me to record audio. One will have to record and the other one will not. So that's a little bit of setback at the moment for me, which is why I'm making 2 videos. So the whole point was, I wanted to make one video that would be everything in just one video. So now since I'm still starting out, I'm forced to do 2 videos of like this, basically in this format. So yeah, that's the problem right now. So if maybe you have a good software, which is a free version, that allows me to record audio, that allows me to record my screen, and yeah, I would appreciate that if you can share that software with me, and then I can download it quickly on whatever websites, and then I'll be able to start using it and be able to juggle in between the 2 softwares, which will be USDT as well as MT5 deriv for the other instruments. So for now, that's it, and hopefully it shall prove me right, prove my analysis right, going into the end of next week. I shall be on TikTok during the week, and I shall be on the other platforms as well, depending on time, because during the week I'm mostly busy, and sometimes I don't even manage to look at the charts. However, when I do make time or get time, basically when I get time, if there is some free time during the week, I'll just slot in my thoughts, whether price is against me or whether price is in my direction. And that's it for me. Please don't take whatever I said here as a trade advice for you to buy or sell. Please make your own analysis and make your own informed decisions. Why do I say that? That's a disclaimer basically, which you saw in the beginning of the video. Why? Because I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm a developing student myself, and I'm a student of price action. So please, let's be responsible with the information I share, and you can also share own experiences as well, and it will allow us to grow as traders and become better analysts in the near future, especially here in 2026 at this moment. Going forward, peace out and be safe.